What's up, YouTube? It's your boy D Hop, and today I'm here to present a video on Dragon Ball Z training, specifically gravity training. So we know that these characters do gravity training through various different means. We have other planets with stronger gravity, which increases the weight on the body. Bomba spaceship, and oh, that's right, the hyperbolic time chamber. So we know about this stuff, right? So we know that Dragon Ball Z is a fantasy show, but it has a lot of it's based on real life ideas and concepts, particularly in martial arts. So in martial arts, the source of your power will be the ground, right? And the reason why is because you use the power of the earth in order to draw it up from your feet into whatever technique you're performing. And the key to this is gravity, because gravity is always pulling you down, right? In Dragon Ball Z and martial arts, there's an idea called ki, which is basically energy, but it will be vital energy, which is, in science, it will be your nervous system. Your nervous system runs off electricity, right? Because the electricity comes from electrochemical impulses, okay? So electricity, the same thing that powers your PlayStation, your TV, and goes through the plug in your wall. Then you have, right? So ki, electricity, gravity, weight, right? We also know that planets and celestial objects, particularly celestial objects that have circles with them, that are shaped in a spherical, are shaped in a spherical has spherical geometry with them. They have electromagnetic fields. Electromagnetic fields, there's a push and a pull, right? So what I'm saying is, in Dragon Ball Z, weight training, in real life, gravity weight training, if human beings were to do that, or any being in general, to the max, not to the max, but to the heights that these characters did it, we don't realize they would die. Yet, something like that could be applied. Like I said, in martial arts, you draw your power from the earth. And the reason why, because it's gravity. Gravity and electromagnetic fields are, two things that correlate with each other. Okay? With that said, we have gravity pulling you down. So that's a pull, a magnetic pull, right? And these characters use ki in order to uplift their power, which will be a charge up, a magnetic pull going up. So you're pulling the earth to push off against the earth, to go up the earth, to go against the earth. So what that really is that in order to do that, you have to have the science of technique. Of course, you have other ki trainers training to do the ki, right? The mind and things of that nature. But the source of all that is technique, which is weight, shifting the weight, align your weight properly, and focus your mind properly, right? All that really is just aligning the weight. And your weight, right? How you shift your weight depends on how the electricity is flowing in your body and how that's responding to the earth, gravity, and the earth EM field, and how those two forces are responding to your body, right? So basically, you're doing things like martial arts. There's a martial arts called Tai Chi. And the fundamentals of it, the main concept is weight shifting your weight. Basically, learning how to distribute your weight throughout your body properly. so you can actually have a full neurological connection. Okay, so you have electricity flowing through your body, then you have gravity, and how you align your weight will determine how you're able to channel those forces with willpower and focus and heart. Okay, so we have an artificial environment that has a lot more gravity, right? That can equate to your weight, right? Uplifting. Okay, so you have more weight. If you have more weight uplifting, right, you have more of a gravitational pull. They need to have a more magnetic pull pulling you down. Okay, so your mind, right, is your brain, which actually gets most of a lot of the pre data that the brain gets is from the heart, which carries the blood, right, which has the nutrients. But the main thing that the blood, but the nervous system is responsible for all that. No, your nerves allows the heart to pump the blood throughout your body. So there's electricity involved. So we talk about a biofield. So we have the biofield, right? Which in martial arts you put raising your power level up, which is the main concept of Dragon Ball Z. All Dragon Ball Z franchise, all Dragon Ball Z series. And then you have right an artificial environment, which puts a lot more weight, more density, pulling you down. So not only that, you have to learn how to shift the weight, do the things to align your weight with your body. In a heavier gravitational field and a heavier electromagnetic field. You also have to do those things, right? Wait, yeah, that's basically what it is. But this requires you raising the positive charge of your electrical field in the body and building and basically having your weight getting used to a stronger gravitational, a pulling force. So the concept, what I'm saying is pulling and pushing forces. The reason why I'm saying this because something like that is without having real life. Astronauts go out into space and they have negative side effects because space has no gravity. If you go to another planet with a heavier pull, you're going to die off. Yeah, this this training technique or this scenario, this process is not really too far-fetched from reality. Because this is what we do here on Earth. We learn how to align our weight in order to balance ourselves with the pull and pushes force, the pulling and the pushing forces of nature, right? Basically, essentially gravity. The and science is called centrifugal and centripetal forces, right? Centrifugal and centripetal forces. So Dragon Ball Z, even though it's science fiction, what's really talking about is basically those two forces when you apply all the key training, but particularly the gravity training, right? Training in heavier gravity. So that idea in the show is not actually made up. It's not fictional. But however, indeed, the measurements, the standards that they go up to is very fictional. But it's not too far off from reality. So if you was to use your cognitive development, I won't say not development, your cognitive thinking along with critical thinking, right? He visualized a scenario where human beings go to other planets with heavier gravity. If we was to go to other planets with heavier gravity, scientists, right, NASA, and all the different, whoever is directing those people to go into other planets with heavier gravity, they would train those people probably intensely in martial arts and a lot of mental and spiritual disciplines and physical activities. And the whole idea would be learning how to have control the body of your nervous system so you can go against gravity while you're also going with gravity. So gravity can go against you, and you can be one. So you can be one with gravity. With this said, if you was go to another planet and train with heavy gravity, train martial arts, you know what I'm saying? If you do the training correctly, right, and come back to Earth, the possibilities of this will be you will probably quotations levitate. You won't be actually levitating. It's just that your 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 mass, right, and your mass body and your massless body, right, your physical body, your weight, which is your mass. Your mass, you have mass. Weight is the gravity that's pulling onto you. Weight is the addition of gravity pulling on your body. Your mass self and your massless self which will be the subatomic particles like electrons. Though, if you would go to a gravity, I mean, go to a sorry, if you would go to a planet with a high level of gravity and come out to Earth, those those two bodies is increasing, right, and it's increasing amongst most organisms on this planet. You will probably do things similar to levitation. We're breaking all like physical limitations. You'll probably see things ahead of time than most people. And you might not think that. It's because your neurological connection is at a state beyond this world. So basically, so in conclusion, all the things, right? The abilities the characters have in Dragon Ball Z, those I'm trying to say is that in real life that will be possible. Not to the extent, not sorry, not necessarily to the extent that he took it in the show. Of course not. But it's possible. It's not something that's fictional. You can really actually do that in real life. Now, the cons of this will be depending how strong is the gravity on that planet. If you go to that planet, gravity's strong, you're gonna die off. Of course, the other factors is the atmosphere, the whatever type of organisms exist on that planet. But not getting too deep into it, let's just stick to the gravity part. If you was the way you can achieve, those abilities in Dragon Ball Z would be you probably have to go to the planet with stronger electromagnetic field and a stronger gravity pull. So I'm going to bring you into a scenario relating to this that happens on Earth. People who go in the mountains to train, like athletes, right? You can basically say in DBZ terms, their power levels raise up higher than most people because you go in the mountains, the altitude is lower. Okay. As you go up, gravity lessens up there too. So if gravity lessens up, I'm thinking about that. So gravity lessens up there. Gravity lessens up there. So we come out down on Earth. would that be a positive benefit the less gravity you have and you come back to a more to a stronger gravitational pull? You come back to stronger gravity. I don't think that would be a positive benefit. Yeah, no, you would have to probably get used back to the Earth. Okay, I'll admit, I'm not sure. My mind's not equating right now. I'll research that, but as far as the oxygen, right? Since you go to higher altitudes, less oxygen, less oxygen, less oxygen. The more you have to put in and breathing and mind, right? You that those things coordinate, and then your psychology and your physiology, your physiological body are the same. They directly affect each other. They directly affect each other. So that's an example on Earth of achieving things at Dragon Ball in real life. Yeah. However, going back to my conclusion, all in all, my whole point is that gravity training in Dragon Ball Z, whether it's on a right. So if you go on Bulma spaceship, if you go on Bulma spaceship, go on Bulma spaceship, you can go, or you can go on go, or you going to another planet for your gravity. That's not impossible in real life. Okay, so I might just cut off this video right now. I'll make a part two, and I'll go into the abilities that you can have, right? How it affect your abilities, not just your physical abilities, but your mental abilities, as far as intellect, intuition. You know, I'll make a part two to that video. So this is your boy D Hop. I thought about this topic 2 weeks ago. I'm just now putting a video about this. So leave a comment, add on to some things. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm saying you can give me more knowledge about this topic, or you can disagree with me saying no, it's not correct. And that's how it will be this. Please comment, like the video, and subscribe. Peace.